Hey guys, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I have the DJI Mini 3. I'm on the Boise River. I just did a comparison with the Mini 3 and Mini 2. I've got some battery left in the Mini 3, so I just want to do some flying down the river. We're going to do some low-level flying, and we're going to kind of explore a little bit. So yeah, let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air, and let's kind of look around the area here a little bit. Okay. It's sitting on the edge of the landing pad. That's okay. I'm going to start recording now. We're in 4K 30. That'll give us a little bit of zoom power if we need it. And yeah, I'm throwing it in normal mode. I had it down in cine mode when I was landing earlier. Let's do an auto takeoff. There's that little drone. And I'm going to spin it around, bring it into us. And we're going to do, and boy, that obstacle avoidance is squawking like crazy. It's wanting to miss us. So yeah, let me pick up a little bit of altitude. And earlier on my last flight, I did a droney behind me, so I'm not going to repeat that. Let's turn around and let's go forward that direction. And let's see what it takes to climb over the top of those trees there that you see off in the distance. So forward and up. And looking at the FPV screen here, when you're backing it up, it's kind of scary going over the top of these guys. But there, let's see. So how far? We're 30 meters up, and we're in good shape. I'm going to kind of pause here for a second, and I'm going to look down at these trees and kind of give you a look at how high we are above them, and kind of a little bit of a look at the fall foliage. You can see the very tops of them are starting to turn. This is the end of October right now. I don't know when I'll publish this video, but we're at the end of October, and we're seeing the leaves start to turn. So let's pick the camera up and let's take a look around here. This pond is interesting to me. This was not here the last time I flew in this area. In fact, they were excavating sand and gravel out of here. So I assume that this has been remediated, and look at the landscaping around here. So this is permanent, and this is, I'm sure this is probably private property. I don't know for certain, but it's kind of cool. There's somebody built a little boat shed here. I'm sure that's what that is a boat shed. And we can take a look at it here. What I think is cool is they've got like a patio on the top there. Looks like there's a generator. And I'm getting, because I'm so low, I'm getting image transmission weakness. So let's grab some altitude so that we don't lose signal here. But we're shooting through quite a few trees. But let's go ahead and zoom in here, and you can kind of see this. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me zoom in. I wonder if it's because, well, let's grab some more altitude. I wonder if it's because of our signal. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there we go. There's 2x zoom. And I guess what I was trying to point out to you, let me move over and move back. And I'm going to pick up that camera as we move back and kind of give you a look. I'm sure this is probably kind of a clubhouse / boat shed, and it looks like they've got a generator there. Pretty cool, pretty neat little facility. Looks like a little fire barrel there too to start a bonfire or whatever. Pretty cool. People come up with some great ideas, man. I'm telling you. Okay, let's pick this camera up and let's zoom back out to 1x zoom, and let's go down to the end of this pond here. And like I said, the last time I was out here, and I think it was a couple of years ago, they were excavating gravel out of this spot right here. Man, there was some of those big off-road dump trucks and stuff. So anyway, call me impressed. I like the way this has been, you know, that they made this little island and so forth. Let's kind of cruise around the island here. And you can see it's almost in a square, kind of a man-made thing. And the rushes off on the end there. Pretty cool. Let's yeah, it's wanting me to grab some altitude here. Let's reverse back. Grab altitude. And there you can see that island a little better. Okay, boy, I'm standing out here. There are a ton of ladybugs. I'm having ladybugs land on me. It's the strangest thing, you know. Lots of them. Okay, that's where I'm standing over there. Let's bring this drone down, and let's just go down the river here. We should be able to get right over the river, center of the river here. Drop this guy down. Cool thing about this drone is that you can have the confidence to do this kind of stuff. So I like that little confluence there of the two parts of the river coming together. Let's get closer and take a look at that. I'm tempted to fly down there, but boy, there's a lot of trees overhanging that. And it's kind of behind the island, so if I lost contact, the drone would want to raise in the air, so we're not going to take that chance. But let's come down this way where I'm at. And let's keep bringing it back to us. So you can see me standing there. And again, one of the issues, had I attached my phone Wi-Fi to the controller, you would see, you'd have a lot better view. You'd see where the drone is at and where I'm at on the attitude indicator. Because we don't have that connection, we're not seeing that. But let's just go down the river here a little ways. And I'm pointed right at the drone, looking at the drone. That's kind of what I tell people all the time about aerial video is often, this is the kind of perspectives that are hard to get, right? How are you going to get right over the river without something like this? You know, I think it's pretty cool. So we're kind of close to where the parking area there. And let's grab some altitude here. That brush there, we're not going to go underneath that brush. So we're going to go straight up. And let's look around here. One of the things you got to be careful about when you're in situations like this, yeah, you're in kind of in the clear, but you're also you don't know what's above you. So, yeah. Let's follow this down this way a little bit. And it's just about time to bring this guy back. This is going to be a fairly short flight, but kind of fun. Seeing a little bit of the Boise River that you haven't seen before. So let's kind of turn around here. And there again, you know, you see all that stuff overhanging the river. No way would I try and fly through that, because if you lost signal, that drone would want to go up, and you'd go right into that brush, and you know, you'd potentially lose your drone. But speaking of which, let's just go over the top of the foliage here as we bring it back towards us and kind of get a look at the fall foliage. It's sure beautiful. The reds and the yellows, and of course this will come in even more. This weekend we're supposed to get a really good cold snap. Temperatures are supposed to drop by about 20 degrees, and that will really start these the foliage changing colors here. So yeah, let's kind of go out this way a little bit and give you another look at the area, and we'll maybe come back to us from the backside. You can see, you know, there's more ponds here, and I believe, I know that's part of that process of mining river gravel, river stone. Yeah, low battery return to home, so we're just going to let it do that. It's counting down. And here we go. Here we go. It's coming back to us. Not too far to go here. You can see that's us right there. And it seems to be going straight this time. I mean, when that last return to home, it seemed like it was a little bit off at an angle. And in fact, I'm going to kick the camera up. Yeah, we got a decent horizon. That last time the horizon was off a little bit, and it seemed like, I wonder if the camera was kind of kicked at an angle or something. It was odd for sure. So it's coming down, and again, on this return to home, I'll probably cancel it because I don't want to land in that big bush there. I want to land on our landing pad. Although it seems to be getting closer. Low battery, land promptly. I don't know, it's pretty close. Should I just let it land? I don't know. Nah, I'm going to stop. Yeah, that was really close. I think we would have just about had it. So, gosh, I scared myself. I had one of those ladybugs land on the brim of my hat. And there we're coming down. And yeah, we're a little bit off, the back of it off. It kind of backed up there. Okay, stop recording. Okay, let me get everything shut down and we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, okay, the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the DJI RC. Hey, this was a fun little flight. I mean, this is kind of a cool part of the river. It's different than what you guys usually see, and I got to do some kind of low altitude stuff above the river, which is really fun, and show you some new developments out here. I thought that pond was really cool. It looked like somebody just kind of created their own little piece of heaven right there. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I absolutely appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.